Hey dear empath, there just be a few red flags and green flags regarding relationships and people in general. So, what are the most common red flags in a person that you should pay attention to when you're dealing with a new person? Well, first of all, they don't hear you out when you try to communicate honestly and normally and openly with them. You're just being your authentic self. They don't hear you, they don't respect you, they don't want to understand you, they don't really want to get to know you. Basically, they just treat you as an object. They see you as an object. So basically, they are acting as if they are just against you, and their agenda is only selfish. And this is really what it comes down to, that they are just so insecure deep down. They have an agenda of being that selfish. So if it feels like that to you, then you're very likely right. Your intuition is telling you that this person has their own agenda, that this is a big red flag, how they are treating you, how they are acting towards you, that this person is toxic, likely a narcissistic person, and they are not healthy for you. So do pay attention, because these are big signs that this person is not good for you. So they only want to be right, even though they would be wrong and you would be right about something. And usually you are right because you come from integrity and honesty and authenticity. So if you come from these energies, you just want good things for everybody. You want good things to this toxic person as well, but they cannot want that for you. So that is the problem with this. And so it is just important to remember, if you're encountering people like this, that it's just really out of your own power to be changing this ultimately, because all they want is to take advantage of you. For example, if you have a business and they treat you like you can just be giving them free service, for example, or whatever the situation is, but you notice and you pick up, you sense, you feel, you see that it seems like they just want to take advantage of you, because all they do is take. And if you just end up giving to them, if you end up interacting with this person, you will really feel it, how drained you will become. And that is basically a big warning from your body, from your intuition, that it's not healthy. And if you try to stand up for yourself against them, they just attack you more and more. They gaslight you, they blame you, they can yell at you or something like that. So it just gets worse. So there's really no mature way. There's not a calm, rational way to get out of that situation, because it's impossible, because this person is so immature and broken within that it's impossible. And you cannot heal this person, you cannot fix this person. It's not your responsibility. So these are big red flags that you are definitely dealing with a toxic person. And of course, lying, cheating, deceiving in any way, pretending to be something else, seeking for the impossible fantasy character that they want for a life partner or whatever. They want their way and they don't really respect you. You are just an enabler to help them gain happiness, which is of course impossible because we cannot be searching for happiness in other people. That is not healthy. Happiness must always come from within. And then the green flags. So, which are healthy signs that you're dealing with a healthy person who respects you? Well, they hear you out, they treat you well, they are actually an honest person, a kind, good person. They are an empathetic person. You can sense it, you can hear it, you can see it. They give you eye contact, they don't avoid you, they are actually present with you. Normally, when you are communicating, you can normally get to know this person. You really see that they actually respect you and treat you like a human being. And they would not intentionally hurt you or disrespect you. A mature, a normal person who has the understanding, they have the emotional intelligence within them to be able to hear you out, to understand you, to treat you normally. They have that within them, so they don't need to be asking for that from someone somewhere else, or they don't need to be putting extra pressure on you because they are that together within them as an adult, like you should be. So they take care of themselves and they live their own lives, and it's not toxic. A healthy, mature adult will always want to solve things calmly and peacefully. That person will say, can we sit down and talk about this? Can we solve this issue without arguing? So they are not looking for arguments, and they won't even be triggered that easily because they have that inner peace, that inner balance, that inner wisdom within them as a mature adult. So if they had any trauma, they have done their healing work and they are not pouring any of that trauma onto you. A healthy, normal, mature adult person will want to get to know you with time and effort. They don't assume things. They give you your personal space, especially if they don't know anything about you. So they don't just jump into a relationship. They don't jump into anything. They don't make false conclusions because they know better. Because they understand that we all have our life stories and we have gone through things, and they want to understand you. If you are a sensitive empath, highly sensitive person, they want to understand that if they don't, if that is a new thing to them. So they would be just curious in a healthy way about it. This healthy person will never want to have control over you. When a toxic person wants to have control over you, wants to dominate over you. So that is a big sign that you should stay away from this person as soon as possible, in any way possible. Block, delete, remove that person if you encounter this person again. Because it is not a healthy sign when you want control over somebody. we all have our own lives and our own personalities and our feelings, and especially as sensitive empaths and HSPs, we need to have strict boundaries with people because we need to be able to keep ourselves safe. And healthy people will respect this. A healthy person will accept when you are right. They will accept it. They're not going to argue with you because they are on your side already. They care about you. They want to get to know you. They respect you. They want to treat you normally. They act with integrity like you do as well. They have that compassion and empathy, and they have that wish to understand you and where you are coming from. They actually want to communicate like a smart adult. So it makes a big difference. And you really notice these differences, especially with experience, if you've been through this as well. So you can know that you can be yourself with this person if it is a healthy relationship. So that is also a big green flag in itself. And the relationship has, time and effort to grow from a healthy space. And it's not about them, it's not about them ever blaming you for anything. It's not about them showing you disrespect in any way. They won't be name calling you. They won't be laughing at you. They won't be questioning you because they are too much on your side to do that.